Okay, so we're ready to add in some extra animations onto the character, do some attacking. So you can see that I've imported them in already. So we've got mutant swiping and mutant punch. Okay, so well, there's different ways of doing this. You've got our state machine, which you could come down from here and add another, these other ones as a state and give it a rule and things like that. But we're going to do it in a different way, which is probably easier to manage really. We're going to make another animation asset. It's going to be called animation montage. Okay, it's going to use the mutant breathing idle skeleton we used before. Let me just rename that. So this is the attack anim montage. That'll be fine. Something like that. Okay, so essentially what this can do is we can have our different attacking animations in one montage. Okay, so we've got this swiping attack, which is with his left arm, I think, the big one, and a punching attack, which is with his right arm. Okay, so if you open that up, at the moment, obviously, there's nothing in there apart from our skeleton, our character. But down here, we've got some spaces here to put a montage of different animations in. So we're going to add in mutant swiping. Okay. Down here, just off screen, at the bottom, you'll see it as a timeline with a little red box where you can click and drag to look at what the animation is doing. And we want to add in mutant punch as well on the other one. Okay, so you can see it'll play this animation. After that, it's got the punch animation. Okay, so you've got that attack and that attack. Okay, in one montage. All right, I've got a reference for this because it does get a bit confusing and there's quite a few different steps and things that need doing. So just bear with me whilst I go between that. All right, so the first thing you want to do is right where these two cross over. I'm going to right click there and you want to make it into a new montage section, okay? Because we need two sections for each attack. So the punch is his right arm, so we're going to call that right attack. Okay, we can see that section is now called right attack. And this section, so anywhere in here, we can call that the left attack. Okay, we still got this default thing in here, so we actually need to get rid of default. Go away default. Yeah, there you go. And then should just be able to push delete. Come on. Delete. There you go. Delete the default. So we've got left attack, which will be the start here, and right attack, which starts just there. Okay. So that's fine for now. Okay, so once you've got that, so you've got two sections, just come down here where it says preview all sections. It's going to push clear on there. So that we've got left attack and right attack in these two preview sections. Okay. Okay, so once you've got that, over here you can see we've got this kind of slot that it's assigned to, and by default it's just on the default group, which we don't want to use the default, we want our own one. So you need to click the little magnifying glass to get the anim slot manager open, and we've just got the default one there, so we want to add our own one. Call it attack slot or something like that. That's fine. And then you see now we've got a drop down with two things in, and we can select the attack slot. Okay. So that's all we actually need to do in here for now. I think my microphone might have gone all funny. Hopefully it's alright. So we're just going to save that, close this down, and we want to go back to the animation blueprint. So in our state machine, we just need to go back to this position here. Okay. At the moment, this is just called new state machine. I'm just going to call it movement state or something like that. Something that makes sense. So we know what that's for. Because what we're going to do, we're going to remove this. If you alt-click one of those, it removes them. And we're going to essentially cache this off. Okay, so if we type in cache, there's new save cache post, and we're going to call that movement cache. Okay, so essentially it's cached, stored everything that's in here into this so that we can refer to it later, because we want to have this state machine with what it's doing, and we want to involve the attacks on top of that before it gets to our final pose. Okay, so I'm going to stop there for now. Make sure you've got all that set up before we move on, because also I think my microphone might be playing up. Yeah, okay.